Today, let's talk about cassava farming in Nigeria and how you can position yourself to profit in this market. In this video, you will learn valuable tips that will guarantee success in your cassava farming business. Also, you will learn how a country like Thailand is making billions of dollars every single year exporting cassava products to other countries. If that interests you, then go ahead and type cassava farming in the comment section below and hit the like button to trigger the YouTube algorithm so that this video will get to many other people. Did you know that Nigeria is the largest producer of cassava in the whole world? While this may seem like a great achievement, Nigeria is not actually making so much gain from exporting cassava products to other countries. As a matter of fact, Thailand, a small country in Asia, takes the bulk of the money home, and you'll be very shocked to see the actual comparison. While Nigeria is making about $2 million every year exporting cassava products to other countries, Thailand is making about $2 billion every single year doing the same thing. How is that even possible? The answer is very simple. About 70% of all the cassava produced in Nigeria is converted to either gari or fufu, and that's because cassava is just a staple food to us. But for a country like Thailand, cassava is more of a cash crop. Hence, they process more of their cassava roots and export to other countries. It will shock you to know that even Nigeria, that is the largest producer of cassava, still imports a lot of cassava products like glucose and starch. With all of this information, how can you position yourself to start having more yields from your cassava farm so that you can start sharing in this multi-billion-dollar industry? First, it begins with the market. You need to site your cassava farm in a location that is easily accessible. That way, it will be very easy for you to transport your cassava harvest to the market. Also, knowing what the market truly wants comes before everything else, even before you get the land to cultivate. You need to know what the buyers of raw cassava roots in that location are actually looking for. That's because different cassava varieties serve different market segments. There is a variety that is best for producing fufu and gari, another for producing industrial starch, and another that is best for fresh market consumption. Most of these cassava varieties are mostly improved varieties that are disease resistant and they reach maturity in a very short period of time. So, planting these improved cassava varieties is the best way to achieve success in your cassava farm. Now that you understand the market and the cassava variety to plant, the next thing is to consider soil testing. The thing is that a lot of farmers do not consider this and they end up having low yield in their cassava farm. If you are going to have a very successful agribusiness, then you must never leave any stone unturned. Doing a simple soil test using a soil testing kit can save you from losing potential cassava yields. And if you cannot do this by yourself, do well to contact a professional for the job. The next thing is to use mechanization to cultivate the land. There is very little profit that you can make from playing small in agribusiness. In fact, the smaller your farm, the more expensive it is to manage when you compare it with the outputs that you actually get from your investment. However, by using mechanization, you can cultivate more land at a reduced cost per acre of land. Another thing to consider is timing. Timing is a very important factor in every form of crop production. If you plant too early before the rains come in full, then the cassava stems may dry up and die. And if you plant too late, then you may need to invest in expensive irrigation equipment in order to keep your plants alive. Don't forget that you also need to take care of the cassava plants, and that involves weeding, watering, and fertilizing the crops. If you're not going to do the farm management by yourself, then ensure that you hire a professional to do the job. When your harvest is finally ready for the market, you can either sell your raw cassava roots to processing plants or you do the processing by yourself. If you are going to do the cassava processing business by yourself, then the same rule of researching the market applies. Don't always assume that man must work. You must understand that a product that is in high demand in one area may not be of so much significance in another area. So, you must always do a proper and thorough market research before you start any form of cassava processing business. Alright, moving forward, you must never stop learning. There are a lot of technological innovations springing up every day that makes cassava farming very profitable for farmers and very easy for them to do. You must not always restrict yourself to only what you know. Sometimes you can go out and visit other farmers in this field. Some of the cassava farming experts out there may share a very valuable tip with you that may help you in the long run. And you can even go on to hire one of them as consultant for your business. The wealth of knowledge that they possess and their experience can expose you to a lot of opportunities out there that will cause you to make so much money from your cassava farming business. If you want to learn more about the different ways that you can make money from cassava farming, go watch this video right here, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video.